Hands up who loves superhero movies. I'm sure there's plenty of you out there right now with your hands up. I would be one of them. A lot of things that interest me are the casting for superhero movies. Sometimes they get it wrong. I'm looking at you, Topher Grace, as Venom in Spider-Man 3. That was terrible. More often than not, though, they get it right. They get the casting just right. It's also interesting to see where these actors came from, where they started off. Now, with that in mind, I've decided to pick out a few actors and show you where they started off in their careers as youngsters. Henry Cavill, who is everyone's favourite Superman. That's probably not true, but I like him anyway. He started his career in 2001's Laguna, which was followed in 2002 with an appearance in the Count of Monte Cristo movie. A nice little fact for you, he actually lost out to Daniel Craig for the role of James Bond in Casino Royale, as well as Brendan Routh as Superman in Superman Returns. But as we know, he did go on to don the red cape in 2013's Man of Steel. Sticking with the DCEU, I bring you Ben Affleck. Between 1984 and the early 90s, he starred in a lot of TV programmes, namely The Voyage of the Mimi, The Second Voyage of Mimi, obviously good enough for a second season, and an ABC after school special. Now in 1992 he moved into movies and he starred in School Ties with his future writing buddy Matt Damon, and he was also in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, credited as basketball player 10, which sounds strange but it's not made up at all. Then he done a few little things before being cast as everyone's favourite Dark Knight, Batman. Speaking of Batman, who knows where Christian Bale started his career? That's right, in some low-budget English commercials, and then moved on to a Swedish production called Mio in the Land of Far Away. But in 1987 he hit it big with a Steven Spielberg World War II drama named Empire of the Sun. I'm sure you've heard of it. Then in 1990 he followed that up with Treasure Island alongside Charlton Heston, which is pretty good work if you can get it. But we're not just going to stick with DC, we're going to move over to Marvel now, and namely Chris Pratt. He actually started his career in 2000's Cursed Part 3. That's right, there's 3 of them. In 2003 he starred in The Extreme Team, and in 2005 he was in Strangers with Candy. That's right, those 3 Oscar-nominated movies I'm sure you've all heard about. In 2001 he starred on TV's The Huntress, and between 2002 and 2006 he was part of the Everwood TV series. Now if you're thinking that Star-Lord was his first comic book movie role, you would be wrong. He was in 2008's Wanted with James McAvoy. Sticking with the Marvel theme, I bring you Sir Patrick Stewart, otherwise known as Professor X in the X-Men series. He tread the boards for many years and won many awards. He then moved on to TV in 1974 with Fall of Eagles, followed up in 1975 in North and South, and in 1976 he starred in I, Claudius. During this time he was also making movies. In 1975 he starred in Heather, and in 1981 he starred in the critically acclaimed Excalibur movie. Before becoming everyone's favourite Merc with a Mouth, Deadpool, and voicing Pikachu in the upcoming Detective Pikachu movie, yes that is a real thing, Ryan Reynolds in 1991 started off in the TV series 15, and in 1993 followed this up with the TV programme The Odyssey. Also in 1993 he starred in Ordinary Magic movie, and in 1996 he starred as Seth, the love interest in Sabrina the Teenage Witch TV movie. It's not all about the men though. Scarlett Johansson, who stars as Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as well as having a successful stage career and a pop career, that's right, she's a singer. In 1994 she started off her acting career in the movie North, and in 1995 she starred in Just Cause and If Lucy Fell in 1996. All of this while managing to film a TV pilot in 1995 called The Client. Now I could go on and on about superhero actors and where they started their careers, But this is just a little taster. I will be doing a follow-up video at some point. If there's any actors that you'd like to know about, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like, maybe even subscribe to my channel as well. Just a little reminder, I do have a podcast. It is called Up and At Them. You can find it on the Podbean app as well as Spotify. I do also review movies from time to time over on the Stardust app. Check it out.